And I've got my resistance bands on with the elliptical stair climber, whatever you guys want to call it. And you definitely feel more of a workout. You definitely feel the extra pull. But you've got to make sure that you're not getting lazy and bringing your knees together. When you bring your knees together, if the Velcro's bothering you, or if your straps are bothering you, it's because your knees are too close together. It means we're slacking a little bit. So make sure that you keep your feet good and far apart. Make sure that you can feel it in your hips, even just standing here. And go ahead and take it for a whirl here. And try it when you do this, rather than thinking of it as actually climbing stairs, think of it as trying to keep your knees out as far as possible. And you feel it much more in your buns and thighs that way. So, you can do your regular workouts on this, just incorporate the bands a little bit and add a little something extra. It's like you're double dipping, adding to your regular routine. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, you definitely feel it in your lower buns. Ladies, like I was talking about previously, where the bikini meets the buns is where you're feeling this one. So if that's what you're trying to work out, not just your legs, go ahead and throw the resistance bands on. It works wonders. Alright, and if you're going backwards, you're going to feel it more in your buns. And rather than doing the bouncing, the up and down, go ahead and sit yourself back a little bit. So when you're sitting like this, before you start working out, your leg should be at a 90-degree angle. And if you need to, watch yourself in a mirror. So go ahead and make sure your knees where it should be. And don't just hang on your arms. Like, try and just use your arms for balance and go backwards with them. You're just adding a little extra burn to the buns. Can't hurt any of us. Make sure that you watch your form. Make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle when you're in your starting position, and they'll stay that way the rest of the time. But when you come up is when you're slacking. So make sure that you're down, pull yourself back, and just give it a good rotation. If you want more workout, squat even lower. And if you lean forward more when you're back doing that, that's when you feel it a lot in your upper thighs, not just your buns. Kind of like this. So try and bring your core up while you're doing this. Use this for balance, but not to hang on. So bring your core up. You're working your buns and your thighs. Woo!